We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Hey Mike.
Go for it, kid.
We're live, pal. Welcome to Go for the Pin, episode 160. With your boys first, I am that leg slap, Professor Mikey Q, and I am joined first to my right by...
Oh, Jesus, King V, aka Phil Brooks Jensen. There's very few times that I've used two different wrestlers at the very same time. And I'm also joined by
your boy. Your boy DJ Knuckles, aka Mr. Thursday Night, BKA I am never voiceless, so thanks but no thanks. So we are in the building.
See, that's how we know it's BS, because you started breaking up when you said it. Knuckles, you want to say that again?
Yeah.
Do I have to?
All I heard is the voice. I ain't know what was happening there.
I can't stand the rain.
I have to start from the beginning.
Hey, Knuckles, your computer was doing the little Kim dance.
I'm not surprised. Man. Anyway, I'm DJ Knuckles, aka Mr. Thursday Night. BKA I am never voiceless, so thanks but no thanks. And we are.
All right.
It did it again, didn't it?
The voice, kind of, but it's fine.
Yeah, Brittany. Yeah, it did.
Oops. We're gonna talk about. Oops is crazy. Oops is crazy. We're gonna talk about everything. I want.
Not me doing the choreo. Anyway.
Thank you everybody that's joining us right now. Facebook, X, YouTube, X. I guess. Oh well, Twitter. Wait a minute.
What I'm gonna call it?
John's here. Can wrestlers from different companies go to WWE for special appearances?
Hello.
Well, Mickey James did that last year at the Royal Rumble. Hopefully, Trent Pat can do the same. Look, awesome. I love. This is a Trinity Fatu stand account.
Yes. Now that would be dope. If Trinity can make an appearance like at the Royal Rumble or something, like that'd be super dope. As knockout champion, and you're right, Mickey did do that. So, never say never in the wrestling business, John.
Clearly.
Right. Oh, and we got a lot to talk about.
We'll get there. We ain't there yet.
We're not, but hell froze over. I'll tell you that much. All right. Let's get right to it. Not to that specifically, but Survivor Series. Survivor Series happened this past Saturday. A Survivor Series War Games happened this Saturday from a sold out all state arena in Knuckles. It was in Chicago, Illinois.
Home of a person that we're going to talk about.
Colt Cabana, right? Yeah, Chicago. Home of Colt
Cabana. Oh, he's from Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, who cares? Anyway.
All right. Boom. Colt Cabana. All right.
My mom? What's up, Mom?
No, it ain't that one.
Boom.
It ain't that. All right. Let's get to the review here. Okay, wait a minute. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Mm-hmm.
Before we get there, we got to talk about the opening contest. Which was the women's.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Was the women's War Game match. Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Shotzi, Becky Lynch versus Damage Control. This
I'll do it.
Go ahead, V.
So, I'm gonna be real, like very Sherilyn, like to be real.
Got to be all right.
I think that this particular War Games match, this women's war games, because I know words. I'm not drunk. Anyway,
It's coming.
I think this might be my favorite women's War Games match.
Okay, I could understand that.
This was like really well done. Everybody, like every single woman that was in this match did their thing. Of course, Io doing the callback to I believe the first women's War Games match where she put the garbage can over her head and just jumped off the top of the cage.
Crazy, by the way.
Bianca two braids.
Bianca two braids is wild.
I will say the only criticism that I personally have is that Becky shouldn't have gotten the pinfall. I think that's my only issue. That, and for the fact that she came, like she did not get the email, or she just ignored the email like how I usually do. Like everybody was like in pink and black, and then she was like in all black and silver. I was like, girl, come on. Did you read?
She probably has an Android, so she didn't actually get that.
Did you read?
That ain't got nothing to do with King V. But
you shut your filthy ass mouth.
Like, literally,
it came in green, so she didn't read.
My only criticism of that women's War Games match is like, damn, Becky, you could have wore pink. You could have had the silver part that you had in your gear. It could have been pink. Like, come on, bruh. Like, did you have to be that? And I personally think that Becky shouldn't have got the win. I personally think that belonged to Bianca, but other than that, the match itself was fantastic.
Yeah,
every single woman in that match put on. They put on. And they showed the fuck out, and I'm glad. Contrary to popular belief, that a lot of you don't like the women's World Game match simply because women. We'll get. Never mind. Shut up, V. Shut up, V. Shut up, V. Shut up, V. Anyway, a lot of you feel away because of a women's War Games match, and it's not believable. A lot of things aren't believable. Like some of you getting. Shut up, V.
Wow.
No. Anyway, like I was saying, the women did their thing in the War Games match. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying, and the key word is trying. The women did their thing. My only criticism, excuse me, is that Becky didn't need that win. I feel like that should have been Bianca because the whole. I guess the whole situation with Damage Control, and it kind of started with Bianca losing
around Bianca.
Yeah, it was centered around Bianca. It was just like, okay, it made no sense as to why Becky got the win. Like, cool, a manhandle slam through the table. All right, that's cool. All that good shit. But I personally, King V, I'm speaking for myself, I would have preferred a super KOD for the win. I don't think Becky needed that. Becky didn't need that. I think that was more so for Bianca. Like, yeah, Bianca, hit the KOD on Bayley, and we'll get to Bayley soon. But
how many KODs has Bayley taken? But yeah, go ahead.
So many. And like, the limit does not exist. But I felt that Becky didn't need that. I feel like Becky didn't need that moment. Becky didn't need that moment. But other than that, the match was fantastic. I just felt like Becky didn't need that.
Knuckles.
I can agree. I think V makes a very good point that Becky should not have been anywhere near that pinfall. The whole story was revolved around Bianca. So for Bianca not to have gotten that pinfall in that match, it kind of didn't make sense. I can see where they say, "Oh, well, Becky wasn't doing much because she was NXT. Then she lost the NXT Women's Championship. Then she really wasn't doing anything." So, but I mean, V's right. Bianca definitely should have got that pin to finish off the story with Damage Control. Now we
Finish
can
the
move on to
story.
something else. But it's yeah, huh? Well, yeah, yeah,
We'll get there.
yeah.
We'll get there.
But yeah, the match itself was phenomenal. Yeah, they couldn't have done that match better. So I was very much pleased. Entertained.
Yeah. Entertained. I'll keep this short. I agree with both of you guys. However, I don't think Becky winning hurts Bianca in any way. I think it's War Games, so it's like, all right, like, and Mitchell Clark also said, yes, Becky did the same thing last year in War Games. She got her moment last year. I think the team winning is their moment, like, collectively. I don't think it necessarily matters who gets the win. I don't think like the majority of people are gonna remember, oh, Becky scored the pinfall. It's Team Bianca won the War Games match, But I do see your point. I could understand Becky. I mean, I could understand Bianca winning, a little bit more than Becky, but I don't really think it matters too much. To me, I don't think it matters too much. Is NXT UK still around? No.
Barely.
No, I think no. I think they stopped NXT UK. That's why all of the NXT UK people are now.
They did the whole unification with Mandy and Mako.
Yes, yeah.
And
a few other people too.
Yeah, I forgot who else was in the match, but yeah, I think they're done with that.
Yeah. So how do we do on this match, Knuckles?
Very interesting. Very interestingly, let me put it that way. First of all, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in the running for the championship this week.
Oh yeah.
Big shout out to Bobby Showalter last week for hanging out with us, by the way. If you didn't catch that, go watch last week's
Bobby,
show.
I'm gonna say this publicly. I'm sure he's fine with this. Bobby Showalter says even when he's not on the show, he'd like to participate in the predictions. So I told him, feel free to send your predictions to Knuckles. And we'll put you into the running, every time we have the prediction. So even when he's not a guest on the show, he'd like to participate. So Bobby Showalter wants in.
Yeah, absolutely. I got you. No problem. Or you can always watch, but it's okay.
Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, they're married. They're not. It's not just a relationship. They are married. Yes, a marriage is a relationship, but yes, they are married. But I guess Becky is the man. And okay, all right.
I see what you did.
I mean, Becky's the top. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask.
Right. I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Results.
Yes, results. Please.
Mike.
Yes,
Mike,
sir.
Myself, and Bobby got that right.
Okay. All right.
Everyone else went with Damage Control.
Now let's keep.
Oh, wait a minute, Mike! You lucky little bitch.
How?
You originally had Damage Control and you changed it at the last second.
There you go. There you go, pal.
Jackass.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong, unlike a lot of you. Anyway, I can admit when I'm wrong. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I can admit when I'm wrong. I really thought that they were going to do the whole dissolving of Damage Control at the pay-per-view, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get that come Friday today. As of this recording today, because it's Friday on the East Coast.
Yes. Shout out to all our people on the West, in the Midwest, and from everywhere that you're watching. Will you all ever do live streams together in person someday, or no? That's the plan.
You know
We've done things.
That's a great question, John.
Yeah.
So because we all live in different places at the moment, it kind of makes it difficult. Hopefully soon it'll happen, but
we should have did one at Jobber Slam 3.
we should have, but also the Crown Royal was taking over my life.
Yeah.
And Tipsy Geeks completely took over my body.
Fucked me the fuck up. I was done. No, but that is the goal for us to.
P.S. to the public: if you ever run into Mikey Q's dad, do not drink with him. Thank you very much.
Oh, see,
just let him partake by himself because
that's my other pop. So I'm gonna indulge.
Shout out to Pop.
I will not be. All right. Hold on, Sway's in the building here. Yo, did you talk about? No, we did not. We did not.
We'll get there. Sway, we will get there. Oh God.
All right, let's keep going. So Gunther defeating Miz. I think this was a surprise to nobody.
I know, right?
Good match for the Miz, though. Good match for the Miz. Good match for the Miz. I think Miz should continue this babyface run, and we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Sway, we'll get there. It was. I don't want to. I'm not ignoring your question. We're just waiting. But yeah, it was. I think Tony Khan was in it too. All right.
Let's go. I'll keep saying this. I'll keep saying it. Put some respect on Miz's name.
Yeah.
Like on some real shit. Like put some respect on Miz's names. Like, duh, we know he wasn't gonna win. We knew he wasn't gonna win, but The Miz has shown time and time again as to why he's one of the best to ever do it.
Fair.
Yeah. So interesting, right? Remember our tiebreaker was the times, right? So the official match time for this match is 12:20. Your boy, I can't remember what his name on
Anthony. YouTube. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Anthony.
And almost predicted it exactly.
He missed it by 17 seconds.
Yeah. Wow. Impressive.
But here's the thing.
But we'll see if it comes down to that.
But here's the thing. Sway missed it by 20.
Ooh, you guys are good.
Sway had 12. Sway had 12 minutes even. My boy Ant had 12:37.
Man, I thought I was shooing with 14. But all right. Yeah, it is crazy. All right.
Oversized foot.
Yeah, right. I see what you did there. Definitely needs his flowers.
Whoa.
I see what you did there, pal. Bear was back on TV this week too, but we'll get
definitely yet. Nine. Absolutely the fuck not.
Definitely miss.
He can.
He can go out there and do anything. Hall of Famer for sure. Yeah, first ballot Hall of Famer.
First ballot.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming we all had Gunther winning this match. I don't think anybody picked.
And who is? And let me go ahead and point you to the presses that I'm on because, babe, it's not you or Delulu, but we'll get to Delulu later.
I tell you what though. When Miz hit that low blow, then hit the skull crushing finale,
up for it. The crowd got up for it.
It did.
They worked me.
But that's just because of my. We're not gonna get there. But yeah, I wasn't like they didn't get me on the force finish, but I could understand how they got the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like I think people really thought, oh, Miz might actually do it here. But
I disagree, John, but we'll get there. Don't put that comment up yet. Save that comment for later.
Okay. All right, I'll start. So there we go. All right. Let's keep going. Santos Escobar defeats Dragon Lee. Now, it's only fair whoever had Santos Escobar has to get the point, because if they chose Carlito, you just replace Carlito with Dragon Lee. If Dragon Lee would have won, they would have won that point. So in retrospect, Santos did win. Santos won. Whoever has Santos gets the point for that. So Santos defeats Dragon Lee. Good lucha match. Nice clean win for Santos Escobar. Much needed.
Clutch.
Yeah,
he needed it.
I don't know if there's anything else to say about it, but yeah. Nope. Okay. How did we do on that?
Everyone has Santos Escobar.
So everybody gets the point. All right.
Everybody gets the point.
All right. Another match that I'm sure everybody probably gets the point on this. Rhea Ripley defeating Zoe Stark. It was a fine match, but again, another match that I wasn't convinced at all that Rhea was ever in any danger of losing.
I will say this. Another person that y'all should put some respect on their name is Zoe Stark.
Agreed.
Zoe Stark is very, very good at what she does.
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel how you feel about her, when it comes to like charisma vacuum. You can feel how you feel, but Zoe Stark in the ring, she'll show you as to why she's good at what she does.
Agreed.
I can still say that she has a lot to work on character-wise, but yeah, she's good at what she does. I disagree with you, Sway.
So Sway says, FYI, Shotzi was trash in the War Games match, my opinion. And you're entitled to it.
You're very entitled to it. I disagree, but
I don't know if she was trash. I didn't think she was bad at all. I thought Shotzi was fine. I think because she's around
putting that match.
You know what it is, guys? Like in okay, now that it's said, I have to kind of point it out.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like it was three future Hall of Famers and Shotzi put together.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it kind of.
There's Mod, I
think that's what it like. You definitely look at Shotzi, and no disrespect to Shotzi because Shotzi's good, man. I'm not trying to disrespect her, but it's like you look at everybody else in that War Games match, and Shotzi's the one that sticks out as the weakest. I'm fighting through it. Shotzi's the one that sticks out as like the weakest. No disrespect to her. I'm not trying to disrespect her.
No.
But I think Shotzi definitely sticks out as okay. Which one is not like the other? You know what I'm saying? Like one of those, like
very Sesame Street. One of these things and one not like the others.
Right.
So
Right.
I will bounce off against that there.
Okay.
So the promo before the pay-per-view, where it was a lot of you boys, girls, theys, thems that felt a way about how Shotzi performed, and I feel like it was perfect to her character. Like she's slowly losing it. Same. For the fact that she had to cut off, I don't give a fuck. For the fact that she cut off her hair, storyline wise, because of damage control. Of course, in real life, we know the real reason why is support of her sister, who is fighting cancer. Fuck cancer, left, right, up, down, diagonally. For her to, she made herself stand out, and I think that's a lot of you feel a different way when it comes to Shotzi because she's not a Bianca, she's not a Becky, she's not a Bianca. Yeah, I already said Bianca. She's not a Bianca, and I understand that, and I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, she's Shotzi.
I'm not putting that up, but yeah.
And what I mean by she's Shotzi, that means that she has proven herself beyond a shadow of a doubt that she can hold her own. I'm fighting through it. She can hold her own despite her not being one of the main women, I'm fighting through it because that's what the fuck I do, apparently, allegedly. Shotzi has proven herself to be. She could be the next big thing, truly.
Yeah.
We'll get there, Bond. Listen. Damn it. Listen.
I'm sorry.
The song here in my heart. We'll get there. But Shotzi has shown herself to be someone that can keep up with the bigger, I don't want to say the bigger girls, but with the women that have already shown or proven themselves to be stars already.
Yeah.
And Shotzi can be that next generation. There we go. I'm done.
All right. I agree, B. All right.
Let me piggyback real fast.
Okay.
Let me piggyback real fast, and I'm gonna make it quick on what V said. Yeah, it was obvious. Three Hall of Famers and Shotzi, but you know what? If WWE didn't like pass Shotzi around like a blunt for the last 4 months,
oh, we love blunts. I mean,
and give her and not give her real storyline, maybe she would have appeared more relevant in this match. But because she was doing absolutely nothing for the past 4 to 5 months, nobody cared. Yeah. So she was basically that question mark, like, okay, who do we put in this spot? Because we need 4 people. Oh, let's put Shotzi there.
Yeah, I mean, she does have that story with Damage Control, so it does make sense, like V was saying. But
it makes sense, but it
felt like it literally felt like that 7 women and Shotzi, 7 Hall of Famers and Shotzi.
And to think that story was longer than Bianca's story, and Bianca's story completely trumped Shotzi's.
Yeah. All right. Yep. All right. So John says, I heard that Friday Night SmackDown isn't really on Friday. It's taped on Tuesday.
False.
I believe it, and then shown on Friday. No, SmackDown is live every week. It used to be taped, John. It used to be taped years and years ago. But it's been live ever since 2016. 2016?
By the way, V, SmackDown is knocking on our door in February.
What?
All right. Yeah, you guys can talk about that later. All right. So
wanna knock on our door. We waiting for you.
Oh man, Three's Company too. She doesn't belong in the top tier of women yet. Boss, I've been to a SmackDown recently. It's definitely live. Yeah, it's live, guys. It's definitely live. All right. Okay. Let's get to the main event. Oh, yeah, we all got Rhea, right? I'm sure.
I mean, duh. Like, come on.
We all got Rhea.
If you did not pick Rhea, then you're smoking. Seriously. Never mind.
Okay, I know where he was going. All right.
Stop it.
Smoke crack, don't you?
All right. Allegedly. All right. The main event, the men's War Games match. We had Cody Rhodes, Seth freaking Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and the returning Randy Orton. Randy Orton versus the Judgment Day. All of them. So with the exception.
Don't you Sam's.
And
look, my boy, don't just fuck her.
And Drew McIntyre, guys. All right, so how they did
this?
Hold on. Okay, Sway said smoking meth. All right, he'll say it. John says Shotzi won't have a title shot.
Smoke crack, don't you Sam's.
Anytime soon. Well, I don't know. We'll see. All right. So the heels had the advantage. So every few minutes you had to wait for somebody else to come in from the babyface side. Wait, John Ross. Okay, yes, of course you can. For the predictions, of course.
Of course.
Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. All right. You guys okay? What's happening on this show?
I'm not.
felt.
have not been okay for the past couple of years. Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead,
All
Mike.
right.
Mike, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So basically, it got down to the last baby face before Randy Orton came out there. The clock goes off. No Randy Orton. They was teasing the whole show that Randy wouldn't be there, and at that point, I'm just like, holy shit, they got CM Punk. Like, I'm literally, you know what I'm saying? But you still don't want to believe it. But it's
I did not. That was not going through my head.
I was
like literally, I knew.
It's me. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I knew when it was like, oh, Randy's not here. I'm like, okay, so he's gonna show up literally like towards the end. I would have never. No, John.
No, she's from Knoxville, Tennessee, I believe.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Shout out to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jason Smart. But the funny thing is, CM Punk was not in my mind. I was like, okay, Randy's gonna be the last one to come through the ring, blah blah blah. I truthfully did not think of CM Punk at all.
Okay. Well, I think just because I'm like, all right, they're not gonna promote Randy Orton if he's not there. Now, I thought maybe they would do something where the only way you would promote Randy Orton and he doesn't actually show up is if CM Punk is there. Now, I will say this: once Randy Orton came out, I'm like, all right, Punk's probably not there. I'm like, all right, Punk's probably not there.
That's what I was thinking.
So Sway says he came to the chat and told us he was coming. He did. He told us he was coming.
Allegedly.
Too. Randy Orton came back swole as fuck. Randy looked like a Greek god out there. Okay, a Greek god. I was like,
I'll leave that alone. Never mind.
All right. Okay, I put that one up there. I feel like so since we're on the match, we can put up John's original comment about CM Punk. He said CM Punk is probably gonna be the one to beat Roman.
No, I don't think that's gonna be it. I think that Cody Rhodes baby will finish the story. I feel like it's Cody or bust.
Or bust.
I don't. Everybody grow up. Anyway, I don't. Hey, hi. Anyway, I was gonna say something really out of pocket, but I'm so glad I stopped. But anyway, I don't think that Cody per se is gonna be the one that I think Cody's gonna be the one to beat Roman. I don't think that we're gonna get CM Punk and Roman. I don't think that's going to be a thing. I really think we're going to get Seth and CM Punk, but that's neither here nor there.
Hold on. I'll get back to that, John.
Hell.
The building. Yo, I'm done, bro.
Cody, Malik Al-Shabazz, X-King, Rose. I'm gonna need you to look out for me, Bonji, immediately. Like literally, I want you to go ahead, go in that corner, log out, and then your actual computer or device, you go ahead and shut down. Okay, I want it to be completely off. You deserve 0. Zero internet, none of it. Enough.
I think the funniest one gotta be Cody Luther King. Like Cody Luther King is crazy. All right, but
Cody Luther King almost put me in the coma.
All right. Oh no, Roman ain't losing until he passes that guy we don't talk about. Hopefully my tribal chief holds it forever. No one is worthy. Wait, Cody Sharpton. Cody Sharpton. Yeah, you got to
Sharpton.
You got to. All right. Bonji says
fucking CIA ass head. Fuck out of here.
Oh man!
Ash
All
Hood
right,
is crazy.
I thought this match, the main event match, was everything it needed to be. Okay, Randy came in, did his big spots, and they went home. That's pretty much the men's war game match. But I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. I like the fact that Randy let Cody get the win on Priest, which was cool. During the match, when Randy didn't come out, they teased the cash in. Forgot who said that on this show. Somebody said that on this show.
It was me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, V, we got a cash in tease inside of the cell.
Yeah.
But of course,
I may be on different things, but I remember what I said.
I tell you what, when Damian Priest was in the room with the rest of Judgment Day, and he said he was gonna go tell Drew, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, remind him about the thing." I was like,
I don't know who called Damian Priest bisexual Undertaker, but that is funny to me for many different reasons.
John asks, do you think Cody at Stardust would have eventually been a top guy? No. Stardust would have never been a top guy, and that's one of the reasons
Stardust would have been a star in the dust.
Yeah. I think that's one of the reasons Cody left, because he knew he was never going to be taken seriously at Stardust.
Bisexual Undertaker.
And then I know. And even after the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes passed
I didn't
away,
say it. I didn't make it up. I want to know who made it up. I wish I could remember what their Twitter name is, but because of reasons, I don't remember.
Yeah. So
yeah,
even after to that point, even after Dusty Rhodes passed, Cody thought that they would let him be Cody Rhodes again, and that was not the case. They still wanted him to be Stardust. So Cody, that was the writing on the wall for him, and he asked for his release.
Okay.
Yeah.
Underdog. Where are we going?
Crazy. Whoa. All right. I did not read that first. Yeah, God. I didn't read it first before I took it off already. But
no, that's not how that works. So who is an expert? That's not how that works.
All right. Man down, man in this. Yo, all right. Anyway, all right.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever's.
Wakanda
Cody said that one too.
Ridiculous.
Oh God.
Cody, it makes sense. All right.
Look, shut up, V.
Do you guys have anything to add about this match before we get to what happened after this match?
What I liked about the men's war game match is what I disliked about the women's war games match. Cody getting the win made sense to me.
Yeah.
Which is why I was so irritated and annoyed that Becky got the win. Like, Becky did not need it. And just going back to what I was saying earlier, Becky did not need it. Like, that should have been Bianca's moment, but black. Anyway, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You know how I operate on this goddamn show.
Oh.
See, that's what I get.
Knuckles. Jesus.
Get it together.
I'm back. I'm black. I mean, like literally.
Is it my turn? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, I thought V was still going. Okay. Just to be honest, I think the women's match was better.
Okay.
I agree.
I think technically it was better.
Yes, technically it was better. Story, as far as story is concerned, the men's was better, obviously. I do like Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Sweet. I like how they planted the seeds.
Bonji is
Yeah, I'm gonna get there. Beat
yeah.
the yes. I like that too. Was Sammy in Bloodline when they took out Randy Orton? Yes, Sammy was in the Bloodline
He
when Randy
was.
Orton was taken out.
Was he?
Yeah,
Yes, he was.
yeah,
DK.
definitely,
Mhm.
definitely. Yes.
I'm gonna have to fact check that because I don't
I
know.
may not know much about algebra, but I know that was a thing.
Yeah.
He must have been
Randy
in the
gonna be
beginning
screaming his shit in
stages.
his matches now. It was. Um, Bonji.
Yeah, I think he
That
said
shit
like
made me.
I think he
I
said like
hollered.
I think he said like vape, slut,
That's
something like that.
Melodies from heaven.
yeah.
Like what's happening?
Oh
Rain
man.
down on me. Like what's
Do you think some wrestlers who win? What?
huh?
All right. All right. We gotta start screening John
No,
questions.
we go back to that because
All right.
anything on who wear underwear to wrestle also wear this extra underwear. So, I'm gonna tell on myself here. So,
Bonji.
it depends. Some people might wear certain kinds of undergarments that will allow you to move a little bit freely as a wrestler. Maybe a jock strap. And I'm gonna be telling on myself a lot here. I don't care. Um, you gotta move freely with certain things. No, you didn't,
Oh
Michael.
boy,
Michael, bring our fucking asses back.
I never left.
It could be like a different day. I'm not doing this with y'all today. So, at what other people do while they wrestle or what they wear while they wrestle is none of my personal business. But do what makes you feel comfortable. If you want to wear, a jock strap or briefs or a thong, like whatever you want to wear while you are wrestling, that is up to you and you alone. That's nothing to do with King V because I'm not feeding you nor am I fucking you. So that has nothing to do with me. But if you want to feel the wind on your
Power?
skin,
Oh.
that's up to you. Yeah.
Fact check.
Sammy definitely
I'm
finna
sitting here,
catch that smoke too.
no. I'm sitting here watching the episode. They took Randy out. Sami Zayn is nowhere to be found,
Are you sure he's not in Bloodline then
and neither
though?
was Solo.
Well, we know
And neither
Solo
was
wasn't in
Solo
it.
Sokoa.
Solo didn't join until the Drew McIntyre match sometime
It
last
was
year.
yawn.
Sammy definitely finna catch that smoke too. Randy said he got receipts for everyone in Bloodline. Sammy and Jay are in danger. Apparently he's like, yeah,
You
good.
okay?
Yeah. All right.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Like Soldier Boy back in the day. Yeah, trick, yeah.
Yeah, trick, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do we do? All right. How do we do in this match? And
Please.
let's give our rating and also find out who's champ. Sheesh.
let's see. Sheesh is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will King, Ant, Ray, V, and Mike got that correct.
Oh wow. All right. Okay. So with that being said, first of all, let's rate it first. John says I have a feeling Jay Uso is just playing it off as a good guy and willing to betray Sami Zayn and go back to the bloodline. I don't think so.
That
I
would
disagree.
be dumb booking.
I don't think so. I don't think Jay's going back to the bloodline. They've done
You
too much work
disagree,
for
V?
making this big baby face. I don't see it happening.
Hold on, V. You disagree with John or you disagree with Mike?
I disagree with John.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. I don't see that happening. All right.
Let's
Ratings
rate
for the show.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna get into Phil Brooks, right?
Yeah.
Phil Brooks.
Well,
After the
let's do
rating.
that first. Let's do that first. Full Brooks is crazy.
Phil
Yeah.
Brooks
Let's.
Mendez.
All right. What we're not gonna do. All right.
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with taking the last name of your significant other. Anyway,
there isn't. There isn't.
okay, so
Are you
I'm gonna be
sure?
real.
Mm-hmm.
I would have given War Games a near fall.
Okay.
Don't put it up there yet.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm right here.
Because I enjoyed the show as a whole, right?
Yes.
There's a couple things I could have done without,
Mm-hmm.
but for the fact that CM Punk, for the fact that hell froze over,
It did.
right?
Yeah.
And it happened.
It did.
It happened.
It did.
I am gonna give War Games a 3 count.
Okay.
Because it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard because I mean I was set on near fall. I was set on near fall. Whether CM Punk would have showed up or not. But for the fact that I
He did. He did. He told us he was going to be there.
He did. But for the fact that I literally lost it when CM Punk came out, now granted I was very, very inebriated.
Okay.
I kind of woke up my dog who was asleep, was like, "Oh, why are you yelling like very loudly?" So now I'm gonna bark for the next 30 minutes. But excuse me, I wasn't expecting CM Punk. I went into War Games not even thinking about CM Punk at all.
Okay.
So for the fact that happened was a huge moment, of course. But at the same time, it was just like, holy shit.
Yep.
This really happened. It's happening, and it's happening right now.
Yeah.
So for the fact that they, of course, proved me wrong, hey, I'm able to eat crow. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it. It was a legitimate surprise.
You can keep that 3 count up for me. I know Knuckles is gonna get ready to disagree with us, but I thought that it's fine. It's okay. I'm ready for it. I think that this is what wrestling's about, man. Like it's about surprises. It's about making people happy, and that's exactly what CM Punk coming out in Chicago after not being there for almost 10 years. I feel like that's what these moments are about. That's what wrestling is about. You know, now sure he's gonna have his detractors and he's gonna have people that blame him for mysteriously blame him for everything that happened in AEW, even though he was in WWE for 9 years without any real issues. But I like I said, WWE is not AEW. They're not gonna put up with the stuff that AEW put up with. They're not gonna. It's not even gonna get to that point, right? So, and I said this in the private chat, and I'll say it here: if another issue happens in the WWE that is actually CM Punk's fault, then okay, I'll come on this show and say, you know what, I was wrong about Punk, and he should stay out of the business or whatever. Like I'll admit that I was wrong. However, I think it is a wait and see thing, and I don't think that's going to happen in WWE. I think that even at the work that happened with CM Punk, with CM Punk and Seth Rollins after the show, and guys, Seth was working. Okay, Seth is a professional, and even if he doesn't necessarily like CM Punk, they're there to make money. They're gonna make some money out of this. All right, I'm sure that they have already talked about this backstage, and now it's like, all right, look, we ain't gotta like each other. Let's go out there and work. Let's go out there and work. Let's get some money. So I like the post match with Seth Rollins cursing at Punk and telling him that he's number one and all of that. I liked it, but it screamed work. I think it's a work shoot type of thing, right? Like, yeah, Rollins really doesn't like Punk, but you can't tell me that Rollins didn't know that Punk was going to be there. I'm sure he knew. As far as what I was told and what I heard, the talent in the ring found out like right before they went out there that Punk was going to be there. So they knew what was going to happen. And apparently Drew McIntyre stormed off also, but that wasn't related to the CM Punk situation.
Nobody gives a fuck.
I did, B. I did. Hey,
I
did. Yeah, I did. I did. All right. I still like Drew. Hey, Drew McIntyre, if you're watching, I still appreciate your work, sir.
I appreciate your
fanboy.
I call it what you will. It was his only place to go. To be honest, he wasn't going to TNA. I heard that almost happened.
It almost happened. I honestly would have been like, "Oh shit!" That would have got more impact on Trend Pack. Because I'm calling it Trend.
Yeah.
I think it would have gotten more eyes on Trend Pack, and I like Impact. I do like TNA. They are doing their thing separately. Not in the foolishness or the fuckery of everything else. But if they would have got Trend Pack, if they would have got CM Punk on Trend Pack, because that's what it is, that would have been more eyes on Trend Pack.
Yeah, they couldn't afford him though. That's really what it comes to. They couldn't afford him. I know nobody said that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And Knuckles, I know you want to comment. I know you're just waiting to comment. Philip needed Vinnie Mac to finally not be so involved and bury the hatchet with Triple H to reconsider his return.
What I will say before we get to Knuckles, what I will say is that as much as I love the whole conglomerate, everybody coming together, come together right now over me. When it comes to Philip, anything can happen.
That was a screwdriver
in wrestling. Anything can happen. I mean, Philip said, but anything can happen in wrestling, right? No.
Shut up.
I just feel and somebody brought this up. And because I am on several things right now, I can't say your Twitter name right now, but this whole making up, kissing and making up thing, this is extended to a whole lot of people. The person that's in hell right now, the Ultimate Warrior. And no, I wasn't talking about Carrie Kissinger, right? Who's also in hell with Ultimate Warrior in all the bushes in Reagan. I don't give.
Yeah.
Bring it back. I'm done.
You start talking about ex-presidents, bro.
Certain people are able to make up for what they've done in the past, and I've always said this, and Mikey, I've always said this. Every time I see somebody make amends with WWE, the first person I really think of is China.
Yeah.
And I always think about how China China's story will always break my heart, personally, because China should still be here, and for the fact that she was just trying to get recognition from WWE, and she never got that until after she's passed. It bothers me. It does. It bothers me because, like, if somebody that is in the deepest parts of hell, right, Ultimate Warrior, if he can make up with WWE, if Brett can make up with WWE, why wasn't that grace extended to China?
Yeah.
I could blame Stephanie. Cause girl, you not innocent. Hey niece, you not innocent.
That's a camera poke.
And it's unfortunate that a lot of times a lot of these people that have truly been done wrong, that never get the recognition that they deserve, they have to die before they get that.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only reason why I was like, oh, everybody was like, oh, CM Punk, blah, blah, blah. I was sitting there like, I'm like, Phil didn't do much. Phil told a lot of truths. He did.
It's true.
And then, China also told a lot of truths.
Yeah.
But, woman in the business.
Yeah.
I just don't like the fact that a lot of people are giving Phil a lot of shit, a lot of praise. And I love CM Punk. And it's not against CM Punk. But it's a couple of people that should have gotten that same kind of praise and that they're not here anymore. And now you want to give them that? You have to wait till they die to do that? It bothers me. And I think that's my whole thing, is still, y'all love Triple H and stuff like that, but Triple H is guilty of a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It just bothers me that there's a lot of double standards and a lot of hypocrisies. That bothers me personally, but yeah, Phil's back. Yay.
All right. How do you think Roman feels about CM Punk returning? I mean,
well, Roman would have to actually be in the building,
in
order to feel a way about it. So
Punk's gonna work a lot more than Roman is. All right. I'm not really a fan of Rollins, but I respect his work. John says, by the way, the promos between Punk, Heyman, and Roman are going to be fire. I agree. But I know Knuckles has been just waiting, just itching to tell his opinion on CM Punk. So leave that 3 count up for me. I give it a 3 count as well. But Knuckles, the floor is yours, sir.
Hey, this portion
Bonji
of the
could
show
care
is
less about Phil.
Bonji. I'm getting there. This portion of the show is brought to you by Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey because that's what CM Punk is. Screwball. Anyway,
I thought we was like more whiskey.
I'm gonna rate the pay-per-view first. I'm gonna give it a 3 count because it had nothing, and it has nothing to do with CM Punk. I think Gunther's match with the Miz was very good, even though we knew Miz was not going to win. I still think that match was good. Rhea Ripley, obviously, any pay-per-view with me, Rhea Ripley in it, I'm watching it. Santos Escobar,
Mommy's always on top.
Always on top, and I don't mind it at all.
You want to be on
top. Santos Escobar, I like the way they're pushing Santos Escobar after, and I said the same thing about Shotzi, after Santos not really doing anything after Legado del Fantasma and NXT. Really wasn't doing nothing when he got to the main roster. Nothing of any importance. I like the fact that they're giving him a real heel persona right now. And it's believable. And I think he's going to do well with it. The women's War Games match. Obviously, we went over this already. Very good match. Only downfall is Becky getting the pin. And the men's match, it was what it was. Lots of story, lots of planting seeds, things like that. I like the fact that they
RKO from JD McDonough also was kind of sick off the cage.
Spot of the night, other than the garbage can one in the women's War Games match.
Agreed.
I like the fact that they teased Randy turning on his team and kind of trying to size up Jey Uso. I do like that. There were a lot of multiple parts going on in this match, so I liked it. Yeah, it was a 3 count. It was a 3 count for me before what I'm about to get into. So CM Punk is back. I don't care. You can solo me. I don't care. And I'm going to make this very brief. Listen, we went through this whole thing a couple of years ago. When he came to AEW, everybody was over the moon. Everybody's adrenaline was pumping. CM Punk is in AEW. Yada, 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 yada. We thought it was going to be the best thing since sliced bread. We thought it was going to be the second coming of professional wrestling.
Well, he's the second city.
8 months, 2 years later, we got problems. Like, I agree with you, Mike. WWE is different than AEW. Triple H and the staff there are not going to be putting up with a whole lot of shenanigans from CM Punk. I get it. But let's not sit here and act like we ain't never going to get no shenanigans from CM Punk. Let's not do that. We act like this man did a complete 180. And how long was he gone from AEW to WWE? What was it?
About 3 months.
3 months?
Wait, from AEW to WWE about 3 months. He left in August.
Okay, so you're telling me in 3 months, CM Punk made a complete 180 and he is an entirely different person.
I don't think he needed to. That's my thing. I don't think. See, you're basing it off of him being this problem, which I don't think he's this problem. That's what I think. That's where the disagreement comes in. I don't think CM Punk's this big problem. I think
I agree with you, Mike.
I think that's where the issue comes in. That like people that think he's this problem because he had issues in AEW. Just because he had issues in AEW doesn't make him this big problem. Because if he was this big problem, he wouldn't have worked at WWE for 10 years.
He had it. No, when he worked at WWE the first run, he wasn't the Punk that he is now.
I disagree. I think he's the same Punk.
The only
I think it's the same guy.
Okay, so can you sit here and tell me that if Tony Khan really had brass and didn't put up with CM Punk stuff, that CM Punk wouldn't still be in AEW right now?
I think
Tony Khan let CM Punk do what he wanted to do without no repercussions, without no backlash.
To be fair, right there, and I'm so glad you said that. Tony Khan let a lot of people do whatever the fuck they want without any repercussions. And if we're gonna be really frank, and I would say this like I did before, like Aretha Franklin, there's a lot more childish people in AEW than is in WWE. And you know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm just not gonna do it because hey,
exactly, Sway. Sorry.
And it's the fact that yeah, you can say CM Punk, is he the most politically correct? No, absolutely not.
But V, that's what.
But he's a lot more mature than a lot of the people in AEW because even before Punk was there, absolutely. Even before Punk was there, it's a lot of childish, very recessed type shit going on in AEW.
V, let's be real. The EVPs are literally these indie Mark Darlings that have a wrestling company. Let's be real. The Young Bucks.
No, I mean, yeah.
The Young
We're not talking about them. If CM Punk was way more, if CM Punk was way more mature than the talent in AEW, then him and Jack Perry would have never gotten a fight. He got in his feelings because Jack Perry really couldn't give a damn about what his opinion was about the glass.
But
What
Jack
does CM
Perry's
Punk
also
do?
a child.
So why would CM Punk lower himself to be a child and fight him?
Because he's not gonna
So
allow a child to disrespect.
to be fair, let's be fair.
We at work, Mike. I'm
As
glad
someone-
you said it. You're not
Exactly.
gonna let
So why are
somebody.
you disrespecting me at work?
Oh no,
an
because if you disrespect
opinion.
me, you're gonna have to meet me outside.
It's
And let me remind people that I shoot niggas.
All right, V. All right.
No, because people forget.
No, I hear you. Let's take it. Let's take it easy.
I shoot niggas that I can get you shot. Anyway,
Okay. All right.
but what I was saying, but my point,
All right.
my point is that a lot of times, you know, you can
Bonji,
give
how long
people
ago was that?
advice.
How long ago was that? But yeah, I'm listening.
You know, you can give advice and stuff like that. That's fine, but for the fact that Jack Perry, something was supposed to be done that was completely dangerous, and it's just like, hey, that's not the best thing.
Don't do that. It's stupid. No, hey,
It's dumb.
Don't
And
do that.
He's gonna be like, like if you're gonna be like a 5-year-old, look,
All
my godchildren are more mature than what Jack Perry's been acting.
Wait.
Let's be real. All of my my godchildren are under the age of 5.
I'm so glad. I'm
and
so
my
glad you said
godchildren
that.
are
V.
under the age of 5. So
I'm-
if you're gonna act like a child because my dad was famous, but you're not, niece.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay. I really
You're
don't.
not that great.
I
Okay?
really- okay.
Because the only Perry I know is Tyler and Luke. So I
And the platypus. But anyway.
Where's Perry?
And Dominic Perry.
And
Dominic Perry.
Like
And Dominic Perry.
Sway, thank you. Put Sway's comment up on the board right now. Put
Go
his
ahead.
comment up there. Put it up there. We just saw a dude drink another nigga's blood, and we're sitting here talking about a glass spot. Come on.
I've also said that
CM Punk wasn't even CM Punk wasn't even in position to say anything.
I was also consistent for the fact that I was not a fan of that spot.
Same.
Okay, none of us were fans of that spot. None of us was fans of that spot. Here's the difference. CM Punk was not even in a position to say anything to that nigga. He's not management. He's a talent. Fuck a veteran.
He's
a veteran.
That's the problem. What you just said right there is one of the
That's
issues
the problem
with the wrestling business.
I'm gonna
be
not
honest.
management. He's not management, so he can't make Jack Perry do something he don't want to do or not.
Sniffing up all of Wall Street.
That's not the point.
Oh my goodness.
No, because you have to be as high as Ryback is, and we'll get to that. Child boo bye. And you gotta be as high as Ryback thinks he is in the wrestling business to believe that your opinion means as much as it does. You're not a Ric Flair. You're not a Sting. And let's be real, the only Hogan I acknowledge is Kiera. You're not even Hulk. Okay?
Yeah.
Not Bruce Banner or Hogan. So it's just for the fact that I know it's very comic book of me. I know. It's just for the fact that a lot of people feel that they're a lot bigger than what they think they are. And maybe your dad was famous, not you. Sweet girl, sweet peach. Okay? And it's just for the fact that a lot of people, yes, you can have your issues. I have my issues.
Sway, thank you.
You know, as someone that does what he does or whatever.
Guys.
But it's just for the fact that, you know, you have people like Kim and the dentist lady and the creep that makes rape jokes about Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné. That there's a lot of worse people than Punk in the wrestling business, and for him to have an opinion about some stupid shit that you want to do. It's like, hey, that's dangerous. Hey, that can get you killed, or that can get you like a house in Virginia, or
The House
or
of Virginia is crazy.
hepatitis.
The House of
And
Virginia is crazy. Nah,
I,
Oh my
I got
god.
it. Yo, no, I got it.
it's
Oh my
just,
god.
I'm glad you got it, but it's just like, hey,
Aaron's Creek
that's
to
not,
be exact.
hey, that's not the best thing to do. That may not be best for business, and you're like, I'm gonna do what I want
So
because it's just, it's a lot of childishness in the wrestling business. Regardless, a lot of it is childishness. A lot of it is a popularity contest. A lot of it
it's
is
all a popularity contest.
like, whoo, V. I almost said something really out of pocket, but I'm not. But it's just the fact that a lot of people, feel a type of way because they stop them from doing the stupid shit that they want to do. And a lot of times, the shit that they want to do can be dangerous. It can
Okay,
kill.
so V, let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. Let me ask you a question. His decision to do the glass, is that clouded judgment? Because when this company first started, Britt Baker went out there and had a completely extreme match. I don't remember who it was against. Was it
Thunder
Hikaru
Rosa.
Shida?
Thunder Rosa.
It was Thunder.
It was
Thunder
on the
Rosa.
Thunder
road.
Rosa.
I didn't like that either.
But
I didn't mind
here's
it.
my point.
I
But
didn't
here's
mind
my
it.
point. Here's my point. Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker went out there and had a dog fight, an extreme match. A lot of people do that so they can get their name out there. Jack Perry wasn't doing nothing. So Jack Perry made the decision,
But
hey,
also, a
I need to
certain
do
person
something.
think.
I
Also,
need to do
to your
something to get
point,
eyes on me. I need to do something to have my name in people's mouths. Now, here's the point. Was it
okay,
dangerous? Yes. Was it dangerous? Yes. Was it CM Punk's role to tell him not to do it? No. Why? Because he's just a talent. Just like Bonji said, that time Phil approached Jack wasn't the time for a veteran to say something. Let management handle it first. We never heard anything from management that said that they disagreed with the spot.
that
CM Punk was the only one that disagreed with the spot. But my point is, he's not in a position to tell him that he shouldn't do it. He can give an opinion, but he can't make him not do it.
you
That's
have a
the
point,
problem.
but also management is as high as gas prices.
That has nothing to
And
do with it. These people trying to make money and get ratings, no matter how
You
high they
can
are, has
you
nothing to
can
do
make
with it.
you can make money. You can try to put yourself out there. However, come a space. My whole thing is like, yeah, you can have your opinions. You have a right to disagree with the opinion. You have a right to do whatever you want as a talent. But if you doing all of this extra shit and it's not getting you over, what's the point, right? Now, let's
the
do it from a
viewpoint.
music standpoint. Let's do it from a
Tell me.
music standpoint, right? Fantasia can sing. She can sing the alphabet. I'm gonna be laid out in liturgical praise, right?
Not.
Yeah.
But if you have somebody that's not as great of a performer or a singer, I'm not gonna name names, but I can name a few. But I said I wasn't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If you're
Just keep
gonna
going.
if you're gonna do all of that, but nobody gives a fuck after, what's the point? Like,
But how,
let's be real.
but how is he
Jack-
supposed to? How is
let's start with Jack Perry, right?
how is he supposed to know nobody was gonna give a
You
fuck?
can do. Nobody gave a fuck before.
But that's the reason for doing
No,
it. So
Daddy
so
was
he can draw
whatever on
attention.
90210,
Let me hold on.
whatever show he was on,
Hold on.
and
Yeah.
we still don't give a fuck about you.
So okay,
Like, if
let's
he-
make this clear, right?
Okay, let's be
Can't
clear.
make anybody Punk can't make anybody not do a spot or do a spot. Let's get that.
Correct.
Let's make that clear. Now, with that, two things can be true, right? He can't make
Oh,
anybody
you can
not
be
do
both.
anything,
Me in the middle, dance all night.
right? However, he can offer an insightful opinion on something, and if Jack Perry decides to still do it, then he decides to do it. If he listens to Punk and he decides not to do it, then he does that also. I think the issue is Jack Perry. First of all, just with the glass thing, Punk was saying, why don't you use gimmick glass instead of using real glass? That's really all it came down to. Still do the spot, just use gimmick glass instead of real glass. You don't need to use real glass. Who's gonna know if it's real glass or not?
Which is a sensible suggestion.
Right. Jack wanted to use that. That's where the whole thing comes in. No, I want to use real glass. All right, that's stupid. Somebody could get hurt. Why are we doing this? All right. Well,
Wait, my God.
If Jack doesn't take that advice, that's on him. But the issue came. The reason Punk was mad is because Jack went on national television and decided to disrespect CM Punk, knowing CM Punk was right in Gorilla and could hear what he just said for no reason. It's not like Punk went out on TV and said anything about Jack Perry.
Let's be real. If you just
that's where this whole thing came from.
Let me shoot from the hip, okay, really quick.
Okay, but
because when I shoot, I empty the clip. You disrespect me, I'm gonna smack the shit out you.
No.
Let's be real. You disrespect me, I'm gonna smack the shit out you.
Yeah,
Mike knows.
Yep.
Let me be clear. I've never smacked Mike. I'm just saying.
No. But no one cared about the Hardys until they started jumping over ladders and kind of same thing. It's not the same thing because if you can use gimmick glass,
same thing. We'll get there.
The same effect.
You disrespect me, I'm gonna smack the like you disrespect me. Like if I'm giving you some type of not even if you ask my advice, but if I'm someone who is a little bit more knowledgeable than you, like, hey, maybe you should do this, that's fine. Okay, if you disagree, that's fine, you can disagree. But if you disrespect me,
catch me outside, not at my workplace.
Fuck
catch
all
me
of
at
that.
The hotel.
I'm gonna smack the shit out you in front of your mama, in front of your daddy, in front of you. I'm gonna smack the shit out you in front of your child. Daddy, King V does. I'll smack the shit out you. I'll smack the shit out you. On some real shit.
Yeah.
So if there's a situation where I need to pick up my glasses because I'm drunk, but if there's a situation where I'm just like, oh, maybe that is not, maybe that's not the best way you should do it, or that could put you in danger. That could get you sick. That could get you like a staph infection. Because remember, staph infections are very common in wrestling.
Punk spanked that boy Jack Perry, but yeah, I'm listening now.
But if you're gonna do some wild shit or some punk, not CM Punk, but if you're gonna do some pussy shit, be like, oh, cry me a fucking river, please. If you're gonna have that energy on the fucking camera, live in front of a whole bunch of people, please be prepared. It could shit smacked out of you in Gorilla.
Knowing he's right behind the curtain. Remember, him and Joe were the first match.
Exactly. So please expect me to smack the shit out you in front of your mom, in front of your dead ass daddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I don't consider the Jack Perry incident CM Punk's fault.
No, it's not. I don't think it's not. It's not. You decided
to say the scrum was everybody's fault because I think everybody was involved.
I agree with that. But my whole thing is, if you disagree, that's fine. You can disagree. That's fine. That's completely fine. Don't disrespect me on national television, baby. Expect me to retaliate on national television. In front of whoever, in heaven, in hell, in purgatory, I will smack the shit out you. Since you want to be fucking funny, I will smack the shit out you.
There you have it. Yeah, I definitely need some of that water. Oh, so.
No, CM Punk 0-2 fights AEW. We'll get to Ryback's dumbass later.
Man, he's
he whipped Jack Perry.
He's 0-5 in UFC too. But anyway,
Oh no, well,
Well,
that ain't got nothing to do with me.
yeah, that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story. Got his ass whooped. Anyway,
all right.
Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen of the jury and people watching at home. By the time December 1st, 2024 comes around, Punk won't be in WWE. Mark my words.
Okay. All right.
That's a bold prediction, Knuckles.
That is a bold prediction. And speaking of predictions,
I've been right before.
Who has won the predictions championship?
Okay, so I went through this, and I'm going to keep this very short because I really honestly, I think this was the topic of discussion tonight because nothing else really mattered.
We can bring it home.
Sway came in at 3-2.
Okay.
Yeah, he got Damage Control and Judgment Day wrong.
Okay.
Not wrong.
Honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 other people came in at 4-1.
Damn.
Wow.
It's a 6-way tie for second.
Damn.
Interesting.
Second. Uh-oh.
Second. Yeah. Myself, Aunt Ray, V, Will.
Damn.
I'm being very hesitant because I have to catch my breath for this. This is something I haven't said in a long time.
Yikes. I feel like I know where this is going.
Yeah.
And Bobby. So if I check my time, if I check my time and Michael if I check my time and Michael J. Fox walks into the room.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in over about 8 months, Mike actually won a prediction.
Yeah! All right, I want to take this time to thank the Academy.
Hey, hold on, shut your mouth. I'm not done.
No, we're finished.
Wow, how do you do that?
No, literally, Mike did not get one wrong. You got them all right.
Well, guys, I promise to hold this championship with honor.
And we're finished. So
as I was saying, I promise to hold this title with prestige and honor. I want to thank you all for participating. I will do my best to give you classic after classic after classic as your new predictions world champion.
Nigga, please.
For the next month.
Anyway,
okay, so I'm coming for you, nigga.
Oh man.
Okay, really quick, right?
Into American all-time
championship.
The I-95 championship.
Shout out to R-Truth, by the way, he's back. What's up?
We love R-Truth.
Yeah. We do.
So, all right.
Train.
Speaking of the nigga. Speaking of delusions of Delulu, as the kids would say, Ryback, right?
Oh boy.
Oh wait, where's the button?
Ryback has decided, no, bring your mother cunt back.
Ooh.
Ryback decided that he was gonna tweet if CM Punk comes back tonight that he would retire from wrestling. Now, of course, we know that CM returned to wrestling, but he decided to be really Delulu and say that he has to return to AEW. No, niece, nephew, daughter. Go ahead and log out for us. Because who is literally checking for Ryback? And don't give me no made-up names. Don't give me no fictional characters, right? Don't give me no ducks, right? Don't give me Daffy, Donald, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Scrooge
People.
Mick, the Mighty. Like, don't give me far-fetched. Like, don't give me any type of person that does not exist in the real world. I want you to give me like literal people. And I said before, Mike, I have known you for 26 years. It's not a gimmick. It's not a joke. Me and Mike have known each other since we were 5 years old.
This is true.
I have never, in all of my years since March 15th, 1992, have never heard say a Star Wars with the doll. Hi, it is me. I have never heard anybody say, yo, let's run that Ryback match back. No.
Feed me more.
No, nobody wants to be fed more. No, you know, the only person that wants to give more is Britney Spears. Britney Spears says, give me more. And I would understand because we love Britney Jean Spears over here in this particular space here. Yeah. Nobody, and I mean nobody, not me, not you, not God, not Satan, okay? Now, whoever is in charge of purgatory, nobody is saying, oh, let's go ahead and run that Ryback match back. Nobody, I don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck.
Mike,
God can come down here on a cloud. He will not give a single solitary fuck. You know, God would have to bring back my grandfather, right?
What's
to
happening?
Be like,
oh, go for
hey,
wow,
screwball. God would have to bring my grandfather back. Be like, hey, bro, you have to care about this Ryback.
Angie gave you one person.
You have to care about Ryback. Nobody cares about Ryback. I don't care. You don't care. We don't care. Aretha Franklin doesn't care. Prince doesn't care. They're ignoring you. Michael Joseph Jackson, Damita Joe Jackson. No, but Aaliyah Diana Houghton. No, Whitney Elizabeth Houston. Nobody cares about Ryback. Okay, we don't care about what kind of fucking shit that you're selling. Nobody cares. Nobody was looking for you. You know, Kirk Franklin has a song that I've been looking for you. Nobody was looking for you, bro. Nobody cares. No, like literally nobody.
Wow.
So go ahead, Ryback, log out for me, bro.
Nah, look at Sweet's
log out. Like log the fuck out because nobody's gonna miss you and nobody's gonna care.
What's happening, Knuckles?
He wasn't that great to begin with.
Screwball.
You are moving very, very Looney Tunes of you, Knuckles. But nobody cares. You can go ahead and just retire. You can just go ahead and just, yell at yourself.
Oh, all right.
Because we don't care. And you talk about, he has to come back to AEW.
For what?
For what?
Sorry.
For what? That's like me go. Never mind. That I almost said something out of pocket. Never mind. Let me put these glasses back on. But it's just like, don't nobody care. Like, you are doing this whole thing. Like, people care about what Ryback thinks, and it's just like you want the attention. And here I am.
Ryback cares about Ryback.
And that's fine. You can care about yourself. You're supposed to care about yourself.
Yeah, I love me some me.
I love me some him. Tony Braxton said it the best. But the him, in my case, is me. So, Ryback, I know you want the attention. I know you want... Here I am giving it to you. Because I know you've been deprived of it for so long. So here I am doing you a favor, okay? Here I am doing you a favor. If I'm gonna do something for you, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read the fuck out of you. Literally, nobody truly cares about Ryback. We didn't care then. We don't care now. Skip Sheffield. Skip Bayless. skip to Malou, skip to the Delulu,
Oh.
whatever you want to do. And I'm not talking about Serrani, but you.
It's Serrano.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I wish you understood that. You can go ahead and sell your meals, your whatever, your
Has meal preps and stuff like that. Yeah.
meal prep. I've had better prep than. Shut up, Pete.
All right.
Anyway,
all right. Okay.
All right.
Like literally, nobody cares. Yes, you're right, Sway. He
And we're
does want
talking
people to
about him.
talk about him, and we are talking about him. I'm talking about him because I want him to know that this is the most that you'll ever get.
So
This is where it begins, and this is where it ends.
I guess I gotta cancel that Ryback interview, huh? All right. Yeah, it's not.
First of all, Ryback will never be on this show as long as my big ass head is on that fucking logo.
He said he wanted more, and I was gonna. All right, never mind. Anyway,
Brittany, and you know what? The only person that I will allow to have more is Brittany Jean Spears. Okay, we love Brittany Jean. She said, "Give me more," and I'll give her more because we love Brittany Jean.
Ryback
We
said
don't
feed
care
him
about
more,
Ryback. We don't care about Ryback.
All right.
You know, we don't talk about Bruno.
Would you please stop?
We don't care, and you want the attention.
innuendo,
You want the
can we
attention
please?
so bad, and you know, us giving it to you is a
Seriously.
Christmas gift.
Seriously.
Or if you celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah, or as Smokey Robinson would say, Chanukah. That's not correct, Smokey, but it's fine.
But you know, it's fine.
It's not. You know, you get your attention for the day, for the week, and I hope you enjoy it from now until yes, Lord, for the rest of our days, because we don't give a fuck about you.
Oh, Kurt Carr. Okay.
Oh, you know I love me some Kurt Carr. I know I am a heathen. Y'all may know me as a heathen, but I love me some Kurt Carr.
Heathen is crazy.
Heathen is correct.
All right, guys.
Anyway.
Is there anything else? I know Punk cut a promo on Raw. They saved it for the end of the show,
Which
of course.
sucked ass.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I also don't think so.
That promo was so scripted.
Bro, I think it's just biased. Honestly, I think it's just biased.
No,
there is a little bit of bias.
Michael Cole sitting here talking about, oh, for the first time in 9 years with a live mic, CM Punk. Then he gives us that watered down shit. Get out of here, man.
I mean, a lot of people shouldn't have a live mic. I'm one of those people, but here I am. But I understand.
Randy Orton's promo was better than his.
I understand where you're coming from. It's like, okay, you know,
more time.
You were
like 9 minutes at the end of the show.
Yeah, you were expecting more from a CM Punk promo. You know, it was scripted. Okay, fine.
Especially
I get
when
it.
Hell froze over. Oh my god, I was expecting him to empty the clip.
You know,
like
Hell
you,
does
dude.
freeze
He gave
over
me
sometimes. However, comma space.
He's also
you know,
in a PG environment, guys.
He said he's not here to. He's here to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna play by the rules.
Do a good job with that promo.
He's gonna play by the rules.
Look, it was the first promo back. We'll see. You know, Punk is apparently back full time, so we'll see. Because he just got back, Sway. Like I think this is
let it play out.
Yeah, I think this is let it play out.
And this is one of the few times where I'll be like, oh, let it play out. This will be one of the few times I'll be like, oh, for real, let it play out.
I'll give it a chance, but like I said, 365 days from now, he's not going to be in the company.
No. All right. AEW. So we had a advancement, and then I'll just talk about this, huh?
Oh, sorry.
But Sway, he's followed it before. Guys, you guys got to remember how long he's been in WWE. I don't think he's going to have a problem with scripted promos. He's had to deal with that.
I don't think he's going to have a problem with scripted promos either. I agree with you. He's going to have to dial it back because he's in a PG environment.
He was in a PG environment before he left. It's the same. It's
Right.
literally the same environment. It's the
That's
same
not my problem.
environment.
But I think CM Punk being who he is, I think he could have gave me more heat, even though it was a PG environment.
And that's fair.
The promo
That's
he
fair.
the promo he did Monday was very, very scripted. It might as well have been written on his wrist, no rock.
Oh wow, because he writes his promo
on his wrist. It's right there.
Eh.
Hello, my name is Kane. Oh, so,
and I'm a Rudy Poo. Oh, I thought we was going.
My name is Peaches, and I'm the best. All the DJs want to fill my. I'm so glad you got it.
But nah, I'm gonna give it a chance. I just expected more. Like I watched the whole show, especially the last 9 minutes, and I was very underwhelmed. That's
fair.
No, that's fair. I think that because I don't think we're gonna get full heel CM Punk yet.
No,
I don't think so. But it's definitely gonna happen.
Get to Rollins Punk, which is gotta be the Mania match, right, guys? Like that's gotta be the Mania match, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, you could do it at the
one.
Rumble, but I think the Rumble is too soon.
Night one,
yeah. I could see that. And then before we get out of Raw, Cody. Is Cody's story gonna be that he never finishes the story? I was thinking about that on
That's
Monday. I was watching it. Because think about it, guys. And I said this before. I'm sitting, I'm like, every time Cody wants to go back to finishing the story, somebody new tries to stop him from finishing the story. So we learned that the Shinsuke Nakamura promos were about Cody Rhodes. What's happening, Knuckles? Knuckles just saw something.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So is that the story? I'm not saying that Cody's never gonna win the world title, but I think Cody's story, at least for right now, is not finishing the story. Think about it. Think about it, guys. Like, look at it. Look at everything that's happening to Cody. Every time he tries to, all right, I'm gonna get back to doing to the world title. Somebody comes in and interrupts him. Now he's got to deal with Shinsuke.
Here's my problem. If they were gonna,
Cody.
Wow.
Cody Ali is just.
Yikes!
Well,
yeah, Cody Ali. Yeah, you want to be black? All right, well, nah, I'm sorry. I'm not saying Cody wants to be. I'm joking. I'm joking. But
here's my problem. If this was anybody but Shinsuke, I'd believe it. But because it's Shinsuke, this is pointless to me. I already know the end game.
Shinsuke, it's I think this is a big feud for Shinsuke.
Shinsuke looked strong as hell against Seth Rollins, only for him to lose.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing's going to happen here.
I agree.
They're going to make Shinsuke look very strong. Now, let me just say that the character they have Shinsuke in right now is very, very good.
Yeah.
I'm loving his character right now. But they're just placing him in situations where it's not beneficial or believable.
I hate that the WWE baby faces are so stupid. And I mean that respectfully, and it's how they're booked. It's not actually them. I'm talking about the characters. So Cody didn't hear the crowd yelling, Cody, as Shinsuke's running through the crowd. I know it's wrestling, guys. I know. We're supposed to suspend disbelief. But you mean to tell me Cody couldn't hear that? Like, let's be for real here. That was my little. I know I'm nitpicking. I know I'm being like super critical of that. I know, but if this was the first time Shinsuke had done that, then I could understand. Shinsuke's done that now with Rollins how many times? So you mean to tell me Cody doesn't watch the show? He doesn't know. Okay, this pre-recording is running. Shinsuke's probably somewhere near. The moment Okada. Wait, what? The moment Okada Shinsuke is gonna go back to. Well, they're trying to. Okay, so Sway says and I'm frozen right now. But Sway says they trying to sign Okada, so they trying to show more Japanese stars. The moment Okada gets signed, Shinsuke's going back to catering. Wow. Maybe.
I don't like
I know I'm
Okada in
frozen.
WWE at all.
Nah,
I think
me
he
either.
should do what Will did and go to AEW.
Yeah,
Or
you would-
Impact. Go to Impact.
No, Okada hates Impact. Okada
Never
literally
mind.
hates. Yeah,
Never
Okada.
mind. I wasn't aware of that. I'm sorry. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, no, because he hates how they booked him when he was there. Remember, Okada was there like 10 years ago. And like he
How
just
long
still
ago 10 years ago was?
I know, but Okada still hates Impact. Like even now, like he still hates Impact for what happened over 10 years ago. So yeah, so Okada's holding a grudge. but
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, no.
I guess. All right. Like I was about to say, because I know I can't control anything. I just can hear myself, so I know I'm on.
But that face you're frozen on though.
It looks crazy, right?
I'm hollering.
Oh, man, it looks crazy.
Dude.
Like you're like thinking.
It looked like you just farted and you're trying to blame someone else.
Oh
All
man.
right.
Wow. All right. The only thing I want to say about AEW, since we're getting ready to go, it's 1:30 Eastern
Yes,
time here.
please.
The Devil and his crew attacked MJF, which I guess rules out MJF? Question mark.
I was really trying to figure out who it was by the body build, but I couldn't.
I think I don't think it's the person whoever's gonna be revealed as the Devil. I don't think they actually were out there. Like I don't think.
I would tell you who I wish. I really hope it is. I really hope it's Mustafa Ali.
It could be. It could be.
You know, after the conversation we had, I really wanted to be Tony Khan.
Oh, that would be wonderful, man. But I don't think they're gonna do it now. Especially now
was me, Friedman. It was me all along.
It's just JR. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, JR.
JR should he should say that and then be like, it's happening again. Like on some PTSD. Like,
yeah, it's happening again.
My God, it's happening again. I would love that. I would love it. Oh God. You guys don't understand how much I would love something like that. But for it to be Tony Khan. It doesn't look like it's gonna be him, but man, that would literally be one of the biggest moments in AEW history. It's what they need. That would be the shot in the arm they need.
Yeah. And then have MJF, Tony Khan, kind of like Austin and McMahon.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a heel Tony Khan. I'm not even trying to be funny, but I'm not even trying to be funny.
Here's why that wouldn't work, in my opinion. Tony Khan hasn't had enough TV time. Vince McMahon was on TV every week.
Fair.
He was a character. He wasn't Vince McMahon. He was Mr. McMahon. That was his character. Tony Khan's never on TV.
Yeah, well, besides trying to give announcements that nobody cares about.
Announcements. Thanks, you guys.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Something just
gonna get us copywritten?
No, something just came through the pressers. Thank you for this. I appreciate that. Okay. I just got this memo. This was a fax just sent to me. Actually, it's from Tony Khan. Actually,
oh boy, allegedly.
Yeah. So, this is a special announcement.
No more. Oh,
this is a special announcement on Friday, December 1st, 2023 at 1:31 a.m. The special announcement is tomorrow is Saturday.
Thanks, Tony.
No,
we're done. We're done. Thank you, everybody that joined us tonight. I guess we'll find out who the Devil is short in due time. I guess they're doing MJF and Samoa Joe versus, I guess, 2 members of this Devil crew or whatever. So we'll see. Swerve got another win, which is cool. He got a win over Jay White. Push Swerve to the moon, please.
Wonderful.
Doing his Nana dance. So we always love to see that. And yeah, that was pretty much Dynamite. Honestly, that was pretty much Dynamite.
Yep.
So, with that being said, we are finished for the night because it's time to go.
Yes.
Thank you all for watching and or listening.
I can't end the show, so you're gonna have to end the show.
You know how I'm gonna do it. I got you.
All right.
Thank you all for watching and or listening to Go for the Pin. You can follow the show at Go for the Pin _show on Twitter, and that's not it. Go for the Pin _show on Instagram and Go for the Pin show on Twitter. You can follow DJ Knuckles at DJ _Knuckles on Instagram and JPS Music 15 on Twitter. Because that's what I'm calling it. You can follow Mike at Mike _EQ on Instagram and DJ Mike EQ, on Twitter. You can follow yours truly, who is still on a hiatus and might go on another one, at King V _the ruler on Instagram. Yeah, because that's what Yep, that's it. And _watch on Twitter. Apple, Spotify, Google Podcast, Sesame Street, wherever you find us, wherever you find us. Maybe not Sesame Street because I'm a little too vulgar for Sesame Street, but I would love to be on Sesame Street. If anybody from the Sesame Workshop is watching, I want to sing a song with Elmo. Thanks. But yeah, seriously.
Elmo's scared.
No, don't do Elmo like that. But seriously, thank you guys for supporting us.
I got you, Sway.
Thank you for everybody for supporting us, and as we go through our ups and downs, our lefts, our rights, our diagonals, our right back moments of being completely delusional, and
Delulu.
Delulu, as the kids would say, as my sister would say, Delulu. Seriously, thank you, and we're grateful for all of you guys. We're finished. It's over. So it's a wrap. I need to lay down. Everybody needs to go lay down. We need to lay down. I'm done.
Oh.
Okay, Mike is gone. Well, I don't know what happened to Mike.
He took his title and ran.
I'm going to go ahead and end the show. Thank you guys for joining us. We love you guys. Good night, good day, good afternoon, however you're listening, whenever you're going to be listening. Peace, love, and soul, I guess.
That's love, peace, and soul.